We're gonna have Hallen Ali against Jon-Marius Krislok. Guys, another Dane, another Norwegian, another Scandinavian fight. What can we expect from these two guys?
Well, we got Hallen from Great Danes, who usually produce great fighters, always looking to get the finish. Even though these guys don't have too much experience, they come from great gyms, both of them. So I feel like we're going to see some fireworks in this one.
Yeah, and let's not forget, we're moving up a division as well to middleweight. And I'd say that middleweight is kind of where the big boys sort of start out, in my opinion. And you know, it only takes one shot in MMA, right? That goes for any division. But the higher you get, the more important it gets. So, yeah, I think we can definitely expect a nice little derby here of Scandinavian fighters.
Exactly, and Jon-Marius Krislok is seconds away from entering the octagon here in Copenhagen. We already heard a couple of boos from some of the audience.
I mean, hey, you got to hand it over to the Danish fans. When they like you, they make sure you know that, and that also goes for the reverse as well.
Exactly, and we saw Jon-Marius Krislok also a little bit earlier walk around in the octagon, just trying to get in a little bit of this, you know, feel of standing in here. And I think he really looks good. Like, he moved around, he tried the octagon a little bit.
He had some great movements, and on his walkout right now, he's looking very focused.
Yeah, definitely. He's a former football player, actually, that has since moved on to MMA. And he was supposed to make his ADFC debut against Islam Nardiev, who we saw at ADFC 2 against Mads Rasmussen. That fight fell through, so we are getting this matchup instead. And from what I've seen, Krislok tends to prefer striking over grappling. He has struggled a little bit with bottom grappling positions. So, you know, obviously fighters improve a lot from fight to fight. We'll see what changes he's made to his game since last.
Yeah, I saw in his warm-up when he came into the he made some of these knee walks. So maybe he's going to try to go for the takedown. You know, that's also a kind of warm-up to seeing how do I touch the canvas? How does it feel? You know, how slippery is it? So that could be some kind of sense of that he's trying to go for the takedowns.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're going to have our Dane Hallen Ali entering the octagon, the Danish flag on the big screens. Mark really invested in this rig and the big screens, really trying to move this to the next level.
There we have him, Hallen Ali, he's already 1-0 against Norwegian fighters. He did defeat Ole Gosholt in February of 2023, so I'm sure he wants to make it 2-0 against his Nordic rival nation. And how about that corner? Mounting the hitman Kampmann. Couldn't ask for a better coach. And honestly, Kampmann, one of the more underrated welterweights of that generation, in my opinion.
That's true.
Definitely.
Madsen made all his fights a few years before MMA really got known in Denmark, so a lot of newer watchers don't really know too much about him, but this guy is as real as it gets.
Yeah, Martin Kampmann is like huge personality in the MMA world. Like, he has so much experience. He's been there. He's lived the UFC dream, basically, and he is such a great coach. I know Mark Madsen, who is the president of Airtox Dominance, also used Mark a lot in his preparation for his fight. So Ali can't get a better coach in his corner.
For sure.
And let's give it up to our ring announcer, Sebastian Bull, to present the two fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the second fight here at Airtox Dominance 3.0. Make some noise, Copenhagen! This fight will be a battle in middleweight fight sanctioned by the Danish MMA Federation with a weight limit at 84 kilograms. We will have 3 minutes on the clock through 3 rounds. With both fighters in the cage, let's start the introduction. First in the blue corner, he fights his debut fight in front of us all here tonight. He weighs in at 83.5 kilograms and was measured at 190 centimeters. He represents Norway, Evolve Academy, Jon-Marius Krislok. And now, introducing in the red corner, he holds a record of 2 wins and 1 defeat. He weighs in at 81.7 kilograms and was measured at 182 centimeters. He fights out of Great Danes, Denmark, Hallen!
Wow, Copenhagen really gives him a warm applause.
This concept in the octagon sides are Jakob Pysara, Dominic Pysara, and Kasper Møller. The referee in charge in the octagon is Thor Sandberg.
Wow, what an applause from Alan Ali from the Danish crowd. They are really behind him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Jon-Marius Krislok is really, this is his debut. A lot of people watching, and he's gonna get a lot of boos during this fight.
Yeah, debut, but even though I did find him on YouTube having 2 fights, seems to be one-on-one.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. And it wasn't B class because there was ground and pound.
Yes.
So if there is more experience in meets the eye, and there is a noticeable size difference as well. Nice jab there from the Norwegian.
Yeah, already have found his reach already and shooting for a takedown.
Oh!
Hey, great takedown from Jon.
He looks strong.
I mean, looking at these two and also looking at Alan Ali's fight in Sweden in December against Leonard Jonsson, I think welterweight might be his real division. But nice get up there. Let's see if he can avoid the takedown going forward.
Jon seems to have the reach advantage, making very good use of front kicks. Long jab. Some good feints from Jon as well.
Yeah, it looks
really working
composed
behind his jab here, looking for that heavy right hand.
Ooh. He's really switching up leg kicks, going to the body, going on top, like always mixing it up, making it hard for Ali to know what's coming up next.
And cutting the distance with the strikes, which I very much like. Sometimes, you know, fighters will shoot from like a 2-3 meters distance, but it's so telegraphed that their opponent will see it. Here, he's giving Ali so much more to think about.
Good jab once again from Jon. Another one.
Jon really has his reach on point with his jab.
Yeah, definitely. The jab is definitely serving its purpose. And as we see here, Ali a little bit more passive, a little bit more reactive as opposed to proactive. And I think that is because of the jabs and the takedowns. You see a big reaction off of that feint.
Yeah, Alan has a hard time closing the distance, but looking for a big shot on the counter.
He looks so much smaller than Jon. Like,
yeah.
you really don't feel it's the same weight class. Height different, but also length of the arms. Body's bigger.
The frame is way bigger.
Oh!
Alan hit him with a
left hand lands there.
And he's moving in for the kill.
Yeah, Eddie is really going for the counter. Great counter just before.
Oh! Front kick to the face, partially landed there for Krislok.
But Ali getting in.
Alan is turning up right now.
That's a good first round we have. Still 30 seconds left.
And honestly, I think Ali could steal the round if he gets a really big moment. He's got to watch that jab, bro. I'd like to see him try and dip the head a little bit as he cuts the distance.
But Jon, we've seen this trying to kick the front leg of Ali and then going in with the jab afterwards.
Another takedown from Jon. Wasn't able to secure it all the way. Alan popped right back up, but he gets it now just before the bell.
Two heavy slams to the ground from Jon.
Even though the takedown probably not gonna score, and the judges can't that much when he didn't get any damage on it, he still takes some air out of Hallen.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
Like, you've been there, Nikolai. You know how it feels, you know, to be taken down in that hard of a way, because you can be taken down in different ways. But that one is a hard body slam. The canvas it's not soft. It's pretty hard to land on.
It's hard to land on when you got a huge guy landing on top of you as well.
Yeah, you're basically getting sandwiched between two very heavy objects. So
yeah, you gotta take in mind what does it do for the confidence of Hallen, because he's just been taken down twice in 5 seconds. So maybe he's gonna go out in round 2, trying to defend the takedown and keeping his hands low, leaving his chin open.
Yeah, that's a great point, Nicola. I was thinking about that as well, that even though it might not sway the judges, it could be like a moral boost for Krislok and deter Ali. So that's very well put. I was thinking of that as well.
But a great first round we've got here from the two fighters. Getting ready for the second round.
All right, second round. A little bit of redness under the left eye of Alan Ali, probably courtesy of those jabs.
Oh, nice.
Question mark kick there.
Question mark, he followed up with a left high kick and a straight jab.
He really mixes up both the front kick, the question mark. Whoa, another front kick.
How about the chin of Alan Ali, though? I mean, he's eating these like a premium slice of New York pizza.
He doesn't seem phased at all.
It just keeps coming in the face of Jon.
Another head kick attempt from Jon.
That was telegraphed yesterday, though.
I really like Alan Ali's counters, but I feel like he needs to initiate a little bit more. Right now, it's kind of like he's leading the dance. He's initiating most of the moments of the fight. I would love to see Ali try and establish himself a little bit more.
Nice low kick. That hurt him.
Krislok definitely coming in with a lot of more punches, kicks, you know, volume. And often volume speaks for the judges as well. Even though they're not always landing, but they see the volume. It's tough to see how much damage you make with 1-2 shots, even though they're high.
Oh. Nice exchange from both fighters. Alan put Jon on his back feet.
It also shows that Alan really has some power in the hands. Like when he connects, you see Krislok always getting.
Yeah, I completely agree. There's a very visibly noticeable difference in their reactions and how they take the strikes.
Yeah, because you've seen Alan being kicked to the head. Wow,
hey,
two good connections.
Oh, uppercut partially landed, I think. Ali's starting to put it together now, and you see, as it says, he starts initiating, he's having more success.
Yes, Alan has really found his rhythm right now, and keeping the pressure on some heavy shots.
Oh, nice onslaught here from Ali.
And maybe going to the body because he was covering his head a lot, Krislok, just before, after the good connections to the head.
Great point, Patrick. And you see now, Krislok looks a lot more defensive. He doesn't want to engage as much because he's been eating a lot of heavy shots.
Yeah, Alan really made Jon think before he throws anything.
Yeah, audience behind Ali. Great support.
Oh. Another question mark kick from Jon, just misses.
But Ali really, you can feel the confidence that he's been building up now.
Yeah. Oi.
Oh, wow.
Oi, shit.
Almost threw himself off balance there. Was really charging up that left hook.
Maybe charged it up too much. Now Jon secured the takedown.
Ali controls the left arm of Jon, yeah. Good round from Ali. I feel Ali got this one. Krislok looked strong in the beginning of the round, but ended up really looking tired. Ali really looked strong, looked composed. Looks like now he's feeling a good sense of this fight. You know, it looks like it's going his way. Krislok looks a little bit more exhausted as well.
Alan getting a lot of confidence in this round. And Sebastian, you talked in the other fight about the body language. If you look at the body language right now, it seems like Jon has been slowing down a lot and looks really exhausted. And Alan is looking better for each round that's passed right now. I think we're gonna have a hard round for Jon in the third and last round.
Well, it's do or die, right?
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, it's one round apiece. So
I agree.
It all comes down to this. This is for all the marbles. And sure, it's an amateur contest, but at this stage, in this place, with these lights, these cameras, you want to make an impact, that's for sure.
But guys, we're not even 2 fights in. There are almost no empty seats left. So this is great. We need the audience really to help Alan Ali to perform in this third round. Got 3 minutes left.
Okay, let's see who draws first blood here. Jab misses there from Krislok. Takedown attempt.
Great defense from Alan, turns us around. Oy.
Very good defense here from Alan Ali.
And look at that, Ali just not respecting the striking.
Great jab, another one.
Ooh.
Good combination here from Alan Ali. Trying to up-guard. Oh!
Alan smells blood.
Yeah, he's really putting it together now.
But try to go to the body now. Krislok is really covering his face. Connect to the body, and then we're gonna have an open face to hit on afterwards.
Yeah, I think Ali's a little stuck at head hunting. You know, he wants that big knockout, but it's usually the ones that you don't plan that manage to send your opponent crashing to the canvas. Nice left hook there.
Yeah, and also now having his arms a bit lower, Ali really feels comfortable in this situation. Moving great. Getting away from the shots from Krislok.
Good defense again from Ali.
Krislok really has heavy legs. You can see it on him. Like he barely stands.
Alan does a great job keeping the pressure all the time. Making Jon box box while he walked backwards, taking a lot of power out of his punches.
And you called it, Patrick. Ali has started attacking the body and has done so successfully. Jab lands, but not a whole lot of force behind it.
It's hard to make those heavy punches when you walk backwards. And Alan does a great job of keep moving forward.
Great point, Nikolai.
1 minute left of the third and final round here at our second fight of the prelims.
Oh, connection there from Norwegian, but Ali fires right back, and a great
takedowns.
Trying to take down.
But Jon is still going for the single leg takedown, trying to turn him around. And
he gets it.
Oh,
wow.
What a twist around.
Alan ends up on top.
It was all in that scramble. You know, there wasn't a properly established position up until now. This is exactly what Ali needs. I mean, now he can just kind of like, but look at that.
Oh, that's
football. Got a sweep from Jon, and now he got the dominant position.
There he could use his big legs from football. You know, they're strong to simply push Alan off him.
I mean, he did with Derek Lewis, right? Just stand up.
Yeah.
Just missed with that high kick as well.
Oh, great second fight here at Airtox Dominance 3.0. Going another time for the judges to score. Tough, guys. Third round. They had their moments, both of them.
Yeah, you know, I'm not confident completely, but I do feel like Ali kind of pulled away a little bit there in the third round.
He looked a little bit better, but there are some scrambles. I also feel that Krislok had his chances. He had his moments in the third round. And, you know, when you let it to the judges, you never know what's going to happen. Like, sometimes there comes some crazy decisions, you know, because of they've seen it somewhere different, you know, they're sitting in different places. And you know, it's never easy to be a judge. And what are they especially looking at? Is it how many outputs are you having? Is it they're trying to go for the takedowns? What are they really?
Exactly, and I feel like the first round went to Jon and the third round went to Ali. So I think it comes down to how the judge is going to score the second round.
Our ring announcer, Sebastian Bull, is ready to come with the official decision of the second fight of the night.
Copenhagen, make some noise. What a fight! We have found a winner. Winner by unanimous decision from the red corner, Alan Ali.
Krislok not looking super happy about the result, but I think that was the fair result. And now we're going to have it with Camilla Larsen. Talk a couple of words with the winner.
Congratulations, how are you feeling?
Thank you, I feel very tired.
Like, he's a great opponent, even though he's like no experience, but I don't know, maybe I also wasn't on my best day because I felt like very sore legs. So I have to go back and train the fucking cardio. That's the thing, I had a blockation. I couldn't knock him out, but I don't know why, man.
Did you have to change your strategy during the fight?
Yeah, I thought I would take him down much more. But he's the big dude, and maybe I'm not made for 84 kilo. That's not my weight class. I'm too small. So definitely strength and condition have a say in this game. Like, not only technique. I could feel that today.
So even though your opponent had his first fight, what do you want to say to him?
He just keep going what he does. Like, strong guy, big, crazy leg kicks. Maybe he swing too much. If I got better condition, I would have knocked him out. But he did good. Like, yeah, perfect for him, even though he lost.
And could you feel the crowd in here because they were really supporting you?
Yeah, I like it. I heard in the second round, people were cheering my name, and I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, and Alan, congratulations with your victory.
Thank you very much.
Give it up for our second prelim winner.
Great job from Alan Ali. What a fight. I love this card already, you know. We got
keep
two
going
fights
at this pace, we have a great night in front of us.
And we are just at the beginning of the prelims, and it only gets better. So huge congratulations to Alan Ali that really did a great job. I really feel that as he got used to all this atmosphere, standing in the cage against Krislok, that actually looked good in the beginning and looked like to fatigue a little bit the more we came into the fight. He said, Ali himself, maybe too bad of a cardio, but it looked like he had the better cardio in the end.
Yeah, I don't know if it was necessarily of a cardio, but he did mention what I did as well, that maybe he's not built for 84 because, I mean, no matter how good your cardio is, if your opponent is like a full division larger than you, it's going to be incredibly taxing, no matter how many sprints you do.
It's true. And also, as we talked about at the beginning of the first round, Jon had a lot of reach advantage and a bigger frame than Ali, so making him the bigger guy.
Yeah. And I can understand that was, you know, a bit of a tough hurdle for Alan Ali to get past, dealing with that size, dealing with that reach. But we saw that, you know, the longer the fight went, Ali's confidence started growing. He started finding his rhythm, his range. The fight was taking place more on his terms.
Yes. Yeah, and really connected with a lot of good, different kind of shots. He had the uppercuts, he had the shots to the body late in the third round. He had a lot of these hit shots, and that was the swing where he actually could have maybe lost the fight because he gave up his bag after that. Krislok was just too tired to connect on that opportunity he got. But good combination from Alan Ali, especially later in the second round and the third round. He really controlled the fight.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, I think a much-needed boost for Alan Ali. I see a lot of potential inside in him, but I would like to see him try welterweight. Let's give 77 a try.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, he looked like he could cut that weight. It was not like
like for me, he could go 74. Like he could even go even lower. You know, it's like I really feel that 84 is way too high for him.
And he dodged a bullet there with that high kick.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go on a short commercial break one more time, and when we are back, we're gonna have our third prelim fight. It's gonna be Emil Bamdad Shariari and Nahid Kartal. So we'll be back in a few minutes, and we have our third prelim fight.